In more unfortunate news, Greenville is no stranger to national gentrification. Colin Glascot has more information.
Did you know that over the past 30 years, Greenville's historic black neighborhoods have seen a 53% decline in the number of black residents, while the white population in those same neighborhoods has nearly doubled? This unfortunate finding is a direct result of Furman University's sociology professor, Dr. Ken Kolb. We sat down with Dr. Kolb to discuss his findings. When do you think you first realized how serious ongoing gentrification is in Greenville?
I have been studying a couple of neighborhoods in Greenville for about 10 years. And the neighborhoods that I've been studying, it turns out, had 3 times the population a half century ago than they do today. So I started to ask myself, where did all the people go? And so I started looking at those changes. Now, racially restrictive covenants occurred in the 30s, 40s. Racially restrictive covenants are essentially contracts built into housing deeds. One person is selling to another contingent upon their agreement to never sell their house to anyone who isn't white. And so we can identify where these racially restrictive covenants were put in place, and those were essentially all white neighborhoods. So areas that did not have these racially restrictive covenants became the areas that we now know as the historically black neighborhoods, because they were the only neighborhoods where black residents were allowed to live. And that's what makes the racial displacement that we're seeing today so disheartening, is that black residents are being priced out of neighborhoods that 50 years ago were the only places in the city where they were even allowed to live.
To raise awareness around this ongoing housing crisis, visit communitygvl.org.
Thanks, Colin. Be sure to check out that website.